Okay, so today we're going to be talking about physical and chemical changes. We've been talking about chemical and physical changes a little bit in our readings in our science book and on ReadWorks, and today we're going to focus on what that looks like, and we're going to look at a number of substances. At the end of the presentation, we will be preparing for tomorrow an escape room where we will be unlocking 8 different puzzles having to do with chemical change. And at the end of this video, I'm going to add in the intro video to get you excited for our escape room. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to talk about physical and chemical changes. It's part of our physical science unit, and we're going to talk about different things and why they occur. So first up is physical changes. A physical change begins and ends with the same type of matter. The physical properties of change, the physical properties change, but the matter is still the same substance. For example, cutting a piece of paper. Even if you cut it, it's still a piece of paper. Slicing a banana. Even if you slice it, still a banana. And stretching a rubber band. Even though you may stretch it, the physical change occurs as you stretch it out and let it go. Now, changing states of matter is different. When matter changes from a solid, liquid, or gas, this is a physical change. For example, like melting, when an ice cube changes from a solid to a liquid, or freezing when a liquid turns back into a solid, or boiling when something gets really hot, like water in a pot, and then you have a vapor, which is a gas. Or when you have ice cubes in a glass and they melt, and the outside of the glass contains condensation, that's turning a gas into a liquid. Chemical changes. A chemical change can begin with one kind of matter and ends with another. This occurs in a chemical reaction. For example, cooking an egg. When you cook it, it's liquidy. Or before you cook it, it's liquidy, and then after you cook it, it's solid. Or when metal rusts, if you leave your bicycle outside and it rains and you leave it out there when it gets hot again, the metal on your bike will rust. And lastly, roasting marshmallows. You start off with those white fluffy marshmallows and you add fire, which is the chemical change. It heats it up and you can turn it into golden brown or burn it to a crisp. And striking a match. The tip of the match has a substance on it that when you swipe it on what's like the rougher part of the matchbook or the matchbox, then it creates a chemical reaction to light a fire. Now, change begins and ends with the same type of matter. What is that? That's right, it's physical change. The process of liquid changing to a gas is called boiling. Excellent. A change that begins with one kind of matter and ends with another, occurring during a chemical reaction? What do you think this is? Chemical change. Cutting a piece of paper is an example of what kind of change? Anybody? That's right, it's a physical change. The process of liquid turning into a solid is called freezing. And roasting marshmallows over a campfire is an example of what kind of change? Chemical change. The process of a solid turning into a liquid is called melting. Alrighty, so that's our presentation on physical and chemical change. Now I'm going to put in the intro video for our escape room that I was talking about earlier. And the 8 different puzzles have different chemical and physical reactions that you'll be dealing with. So hopefully this video gets you excited for what's to come tomorrow.
Kaboom! A chemical reaction has gone off in the science lab. Your teacher, Mrs. Beaker, needs your help. You must use your knowledge of chemical reactions to find the clues and decode them so you can escape before another chemical reaction occurs. Your whole school is counting on you.
So that's pretty cool, right? So, like I said, tomorrow we're going to work on our escape room in teams, in groups. We're going to have 6 different teams of 5 people working together, maybe, to solve the escape room and win some prizes. Hope you're excited. I know I am.